Hi Taurus, welcome to your December 2017 overview reading. This is good for you if you are Sun, Moon, or Rising Taurus. So I just wanted to give a huge shout out to everyone who is liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel. Thank you to everyone who works with me one-on-one and does single question readings. You guys are the greatest and you're what make this channel possible. So I so appreciate you, and I just want to say a big fat thank you to all of you. Even the haters. You guys too. You're included. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick an angel card, see what's coming through for Taurus, December 2017. What do they need to know? To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Okay, this is not always the easiest. I will be the first to admit that it's easier said than done. But it's one of those things that is good to practice, I would say. So if you're experiencing anything with anyone where you feel like there's a lot of resistance, it's a wise choice to just see if you can empathize or see their side. And then we also have enthusiasm. Life is always brighter when you wake up each day with the spirit of enthusiasm. So this just looks like you have renewed energy for your projects, for the things that you want to complete and accomplish. It's like you finally have some more direction and insight as to what you want to do and make happen. If you watched the November reading, you know that I was asking everybody if you want timelines, and it was a total mixed bag of responses. So I found a middle ground for everybody so that I'm pleasing both sides, which I always like to be able to do. So the timeline is not going to be like relationship specific or anything like that. It's completely just going to read as advice in the form of a timeline. So I hope that that works for you, kind of, so that there's no like expectation on the environment so much or the circumstances, and it's more just about what insight can you get, or what advice you can get from the time frame this month. Okay, so at the core of the spread, we have the Wheel of Fortunes. So there's a lot of moving pieces. There's a lot of unpredictability this month. It's going to be one of those things where you really are, like anything can go any way at any time. So it's a really smart idea to make sure that you are taking a moment to be intentional with the things that you want to call in, and that you're affirming the things that you do want. The crossing card, we have the Page of Wands. So this is control issues that are showing up, and it's one of those things where even though there is unpredictability that is kind of looming over the entire situation, or just in the ether for you right now, it's one of those things where you have to figure out a way to release some of that fixation, that fixed energy, and kind of adopt more mutable qualities, I would say, is going to be really beneficial for you this month. What you have leaving is the Page of Swords. So this was like you breaking free and evolving from a situation or circumstance. So you've like let something go completely. And you were, in the past was when you like made the jump, you made the leap, you're already on the other side of things. And so now you're just kind of reaping the benefits of that transformation that you went through. What we have coming in this month is the Page of Pentacles. So it's kind of like you had the idea, you took the leap. now you're kind of grasping onto that next big thing, that next project, the next job, the next relationship, the next whatever it is that you're working with. It's all about, taking a hold of what you're moving towards. Okay, so your goal this month is Queen of Pentacles, and this is you. This has shown up quite a bit. And this is you wanting to fully embody stability, financial stability, emotional stability, all of those grounded characteristics that you have within you. You really want to focus in on that and being able to nourish yourself. Now, underneath the surface in the subconscious, we have the Ace of Chalices. So this is you are really able to fill your own cup this month in a really great way. I actually want to clarify this because it's sitting in a funky position. Okay, 4 of Coins. So what this is reading as is you might feel some financial insecurity or feeling like you need to penny pinch. But in terms of your emotional state, you have a lot to give. You have a lot to offer. So it looks like your energy stores are really, really full. So this is great to see. It doesn't look like there's any emotional depletion. It just looks like there might be a little seed of you that feels like you need to penny pinch. And that, we can all go through those phases. So don't be hard on yourself if you feel like you need to be a little bit more conservative. Just see where exactly is that coming from. Is it coming from fear, or is it coming from a state of budgeting or really prioritizing where your monies are going and all of that good stuff? So the advice for you this month is 2 of Chalices. Reach out to people, connect. Whether you're dating or not, if it's a partner, great. Otherwise, it could just be someone that you really enjoy spending time with. It's the perfect time for you to reach out to people that you really feel connected to and really want to spend time with. Okay, the environment this month is the 5 of Swords. So it just looks like this is reading differently as well. It looks like there's still some situations that you have around you that are creating some conflict or some barriers, and some issues might be coming to the surface that you just need to tackle head on. So let me see if I can get a little bit more context from this. Okay, 3 of Cups. So it just looks like you're dealing with a lot of people is the thing that's coming through. It's like, okay, the 3 of Cups, yeah, this is a good sign, but it's also because it's clarifying the 5 of Swords, and you have some really combative energy that's coming off of the situations environmentally. It is about being able to deal with other people. Okay, and then we have in the Hopes and Fears position, 8 of Wands. So there's a little bit of fear of moving forward at a fast pace. Even though you're headed in the right direction, it's also kind of nerve-wracking in the same breath. Let's see what the outcome is for the month. You have the High Priestess. I'm going to go ahead and clarify these 2 cards as well. Let's see, in the Hopes and Fears, I want to get more info on that. The Magician. So you're a little bit afraid of your own power and your own ability to create. And so that's something that you could really use to your advantage this month, but you have to allow yourself to do it. So you have to be receptive to the good things that are coming in as well. And a clarifier for the outcome of the month is the 2 of Cups again. So that's the advice, and kind of where you're setting off is being in a really connected state with people around you, with the relationships that are in your space. It looks like a really a beautiful time to experience chemistry with people. Okay, so the growth period for the first quarter, we have conflict. Again, it's just referring to this having to deal with people and, really having to figure out what is the logical, rational thing to do and what is the thing that's going to give me the most benefit emotionally and spiritually. So it is that conflict between the head and the heart, your needs and your emotional needs, and then what needs to get done. Let me see what the clarifier is. 6 of coins. So it's definitely about equal reciprocation. It might be a conflict the conflict that you're facing. This situation is about reciprocation. It's about the give and the take. How much are you receiving for this much effort? What is going on in terms of what you're getting out of this situation. So make sure you're paying attention to that, and that I wouldn't recommend making any decisions until you feel really good and aligned with this situation. I'm going to clarify this too. Let's pull an advice for how to best manage this situation. Mother of Pentacles, this is the same card. So really coming at it from a state of, nope, I can totally get what I want. I can absolutely, you just want to affirm that for yourself. Affirm this idea that, everything's going to work out, and that an ideal solution for you is definitely possible. So I would avoid settling. That's the message that's coming through. So the second quarter growth period, we have heart chakra, healing heart issues, shifting off some of that grief. Sorry about the phone. Being able to really expand in your... So next, this is all about honoring what you need and what your desires are, and honoring who you are. It's all about your self-concept and being able to have a lot of self-respect around the situation. And then the clarifier for that is the Chariot. So just pushing forward without being, afraid of the repercussions. I hate to say that, but it's like you just want to push forward as long as it's, coming from a place of deservingness and empowered decision making and wanting things that are in the highest good. I don't mean push forward and be destructive. That's obviously not the case. It's just honor yourself, respect yourself, make sure that you have all of those things dialed in. Okay, the third quarter, we have family. And this is like a spiritual family, you being able to connect with the friends and people that matter to you. We also have the moon coming through. So there's a little bit of... the word that comes to mind is decision making, about, getting clarity within yourself and understanding what type of values you're incorporating into your family, your connection, your home life. All of that stuff is kind of going to be up for evaluation within yourself. And so it just looks like there's a little bit of hemming and hawing during the third quarter. And the fourth quarter, you have surrender. And this is where you're fully able to see where you are feeling really controlling in the situation, and being able to completely shift out of that surrender, turning things over so that you can make the most and watch the good things pour in. Okay, and the 3 of coins. So it's kind of like doing the work to get to the place where you're able to surrender is, it takes work to be able to do this. So I know it can be irritating, but it's absolutely worth it. Okay. And then I have 2 3-card picks for you guys to choose from. Or, pick however many cards you want. This is your reading, right? So whichever ones resonate with you. If you have a specific question, you can ask. Okay, card number 1. 3 of Swords, heartbreak, grief, letting go of what no longer serves you. This is a total grief period where you're just able to see clearly what is no longer working, and you're able to just shift past that. So this isn't the most comfortable card or position to be in, but it really is about, if you can see how he's looking at the candlelight. So even despite this heartbreak, you're, being able to hold on to things are going to improve and get better. That's really the key thing about the 3 of Swords, is that it's, like the darkest before the dawn. Card number 2, 7 of Coins. So this reads as a romance card in this deck, particularly creating a foundation with somebody. Really being able to feel connected and grounded within that partnership or relationship, whether it be romantic in nature or not. But it's just about the connection piece, being able to come together and experience healthy chemistry and connection with them. Okay, card number 3, we have the 5 of Cups. So it's like you're leaving a lot of stuff in the past. You're leaving things behind. All of the things that you, it's really nice to see this imagery too. If you see, these flowers are like dead, and then these flowers are fully in bloom. And so it really is like, okay, that didn't work. I'm letting that go. That can go ahead and go away. And you're moving towards better opportunities and better things that are coming through for you. So it's really nice to see that, because this is a healthy and necessary transition. Card number 1, we have 10 of Wands. So this is overwhelm coming through. There's some resistance and struggle. So you might need to take something off of your plate temporarily. Don't let that bog you down. It's just one of those things that you kind of have to do from time to time, is reevaluate, okay, how much do I have on my plate? Card number 2, we have the Knave of Wands. And this is just about it's like you have this excited energy to start something new. It's almost like a reiteration of the Enthusiasm card that I pulled in the beginning. So this is just a confirmation that you're going to have the necessary energy to move forward with a specific situation. And card number 3, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is you getting an offer, someone making an offer to you. That it could easily be something financial in nature. So it could be financial support. It could be financial advice and insight. It could be, collaborating with someone who has a really strong business and professional sense is worthwhile. Even if you're just looking at personal finances or personal goals and things like that, you are in a prime position to attract someone who's able to give you a lot of support when it comes to that. And that is all I have for this reading, but I just want to let everyone know that if you are interested in a 2018 love and romance reading, make sure you sign up for my newsletter. They're not going to be on YouTube. They're only going to be available if you sign up for my newsletter, and it's based on birthday, so make sure that you include that as well. In the sign up form. If you're looking to work with me one-on-one or get a single question reading, all of the links are in the description box. The names of the cards are listed in the description box. All of my info is in the description box. And if you are looking for more content and readings, then make sure you go onto Facebook and Instagram and follow me at Onyx Healing. And thank you so much, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.